I always thought trust was a foundation of any real relationship. I built my marriage on it brick by brick, never imagining it could fall apart. I wasn't a suspicious type, never the husband who hovered or demanded constant updates. So when my wife told me she wanted a short getaway with her friends, I didn't question a thing. Her name wasn't Talia in my story. Let's call her Mira. We had been married for 4 years. No children yet, but we were already planning for that next chapter. We had just settled into a larger home in a quiet neighborhood and spent nights talking about baby names and future vacations. She was everything I thought completed me. Sharp, stunning, independent, and full of warmth. I believed that was enough for her. At least, I did until the day she returned from her so-called girls' trip. It started out innocent. She said some old college friends were meeting up in San Diego, and she didn't want to miss it. I told her to go, to have fun. I'd take care of the house and her dog while catching up on work. She thanked me for trusting her, hugged me, and walked out with her suitcase rolling behind her. Her smile was so normal that thinking about it now feels like salt on a wound. For the first 2 days, she sent short messages, landed safely, going out later. Hardly any reception. Then the silence began. No calls, no photos, not even a quick good night. I tried not to jump to conclusions. I wasn't the insecure kind, but something in my gut twisted more with each passing day. Some instincts are warnings you can't ignore. When I picked her up from the airport, she looked different. Not tired, uneasy. She hardly spoke on the drive home. The moment we walked into the house, she rushed straight to the shower. While she was washing up, her phone buzzed on the counter. I had never snooped through her messages in all our years together, but that night something inside me snapped. I picked it up. A message lit the screen from someone named Leo. Asterisk, damn, I'm still thinking about that night. Can't believe what we pulled off. Asterisk, my stomach dropped. I opened the conversation. Pictures, voice notes, hotel details. Messages so explicit and personal that I felt like the room tilted. I didn't hear her step behind me until she gasped. Mira, I said, fighting to keep my voice steady, what is this? She didn't deny it. She didn't shout. She just sat down, buried her face in her hands, and whispered, I made a mistake. I was drunk. It happened more than once. And not only with him. That night, I slept on the couch. I didn't yell, didn't cry. I felt scraped out on the inside, like everything in me had been hollowed. 2 weeks later came the final blow. She missed her period. I tried convincing myself it might be mine, even though we hadn't been intimate for weeks before her trip. When her pregnancy test turned positive, I demanded a DNA test. She refused, saying it was too early. That's when I knew. I knew the truth she couldn't admit. I didn't argue. I collected every screenshot, every receipt, every piece of proof. Even her friend's social media post showing the girls' trip was anything but. I handed everything to my lawyer. The next morning, I filed for divorce. When she came home from work, her bag was already packed by the door. She cried, begged, said she was confused, that the baby could still be mine, that she loved me. But love doesn't disappear for days while you sleep with strangers. Love doesn't hide behind lies. I told her she had until sunset to leave. She left. I blocked her everywhere. Her friends called me cold, said I should forgive her, as a betrayal is something you're obligated to be gentle with. Now, whenever people talk about trust, I remember how fragile it really is. But I also remember this. Walking away was the strongest, most self-respecting choice I ever made. Not everyone deserves a second chance, especially when the beginning of your nightmare was disguised as an innocent trip with friends.